Draco Magnius here for my brand new Let's Play of Drakengard 2. It was a lot of time to set this up, because I'm going to go into load game first to show you why. I got everything in my, in air quotes, casual playthrough. That way I don't have to grind my weapons to get the weapon stories, which I'm going to be doing in here because they are still a thing. Some other things I do need to tell you guys about. Since I've already brought up weapon stories, I might as well say this now. I have 4 different things planned to do during this playthrough of Drakengard 2. First one is obviously the main story, explains itself. Let's move on. The second thing I'm going to do is in Drakengard 1, I didn't really show the free expeditions unless there was like a specific thing you had to do to get a weapon. Excuse me, I had silently burped. In this playthrough, I'm going to have a separate series of videos for all of the... Oh, damn it. Takes me out if I don't do anything. Well, I guess I'll, I don't know. I'll just go back and forth between this and the last screen, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's go to New Game and see if it comes back from here. And I have something to say about this, too, but I have to move on. Kind of rambling at this point. Okay, I'm going to do all the free expeditions in this. And because there's a weapon in all of the free expeditions except for the flying ones now. There's one in one of those, but I digress. Number 3 is going to be Draco Magnius' Weapon Corner. In this series, I'm going to be examining the weapons that we pick up from the main story and free expeditions and go over which ones are stronger than the other ones, only because in this one, you don't need to collect all the weapons to unlock one of the endings. You unlock them by playing up to 3 times. And the 4th thing is weapon stories. But now with that, to this. As you can see, we have 2 difficulty options, standard and challenging. If you pick challenging, you skip ending A and go straight to ending B. Just thought I'd tell you that now, so we're playing standard. This is the easiest difficulty setting. This setting is recommended for players who are new to action games. Excuse me, I'm really gassy. You cannot change the difficulty setting. Yes, come on. And now cutscene to begin with, so shh. I might do some comments here and there, but other than that, I'll be quiet.
Before I was born, a war broke out between the Empire and the Union.
I remember that. It sucked. There were giant stone babies. Actually,
people bled, and the world marched towards destruction.
Actually, technically, that doesn't happen in this.
Lost lives.
Because this takes place after ending A.
Sacrifices. The all-consuming blade.
Okay, that shit didn't happen. That's ending D. Ending, but...
The world saved. Kine, the soldier who lost his voice.
An all-around good guy.
The Red Dragon.
Well, except for the murder, but we're not...
They were the events of 18 years ago.
This game takes place 18 years after. Well, I'm commentating a lot for someone who said he was going to be quiet during the intro, huh? I'm just so excited. I genuinely like this game. The story isn't as good as the first one. Just throwing that out there now.
5 seals hold in place the Red Dragon, the last bastion against world destruction. Charged with protecting them are the Knights of the Sea. In charge of each seal is a guardian, a lieutenant among the knights. Now, a young warrior has been accepted into the Knights of the Sea. A young man raised by a blue dragon. His name is Nowe.
Spelt like Nowe. But it's Nowe. As voice man indicated. Chapter 1. Premonition. I'll go into a bit more detail when I have a free moment to talk. Oh, here's loading screen. I guess I kind of do. I don't know. This'll... Nope, never mind. This is our awkwardly walking hero now. Must be hard walking considering, you know, just his arms and legs have armor on them.
It's your time at last. Good luck in the royal duel.
Eris, what's the point of the royal duels anyway? Why waste time fighting with our allies?
Nowe, you really don't know a thing, do you?
He's actually a fucking idiot.
The Seal are here for one thing only, and that is to protect the Goddess Seal.
As well as the other seals.
The duel is held so that the lieutenants can assess the progress of their Knight's training. It's very important. You've only just joined, but you're a real knight now. Make sure you don't embarrass yourself out there. Do you hear me?
Yeah, Nowe.
I'll fight like I always do.
Don't make some derpy decision like you always do.
This battle is important. Why don't I run you through the practice course one more time, just for old time's sake?
Sure, why the hell not? Tutorial.
It's been a long time. I better see if I can remember how.
Yeah, like I said, he doesn't have much brain. Well, he has a lot of brain space up there. He just doesn't have a brain in there. Well, I'm sure he does, but it's really small. In fact, it's so small, I'm giving Nowe a derp counter. I suppose I could have counted that one scene from the beginning when he asked, "Why do we need these training exercises?" Anyway, here you will learn the basic maneuvers before the royal duel. Move around with the left analog stick. I don't know, guys, that sounds hard. I mean, gotta put one leg in front of the other. Ugh. Okay, let me explain things before they do. Square to attack normally, strong attack with triangle, and you have combos, but that won't come into play later. Oh yeah, and jump with X. I'm a magical jumping man! Proceed to the door marked target. Use the right analog stick to move the camera. Press L2 to reset the camera to default position. Now this I really like. Remember how in Drakengard 1 I had to do this and the camera would snap back? I can do this now! Woo! Woo! This game has a lot better gameplay mechanics than Drakengard 1. I will admit that. But like I said before, the story is compared to Drakengard 1, which was confusing, but I like it a lot more than this one. Anyway, the Grand Shrine / attack training room. Here you will learn various attacks. First, execute a normal attack, which I already told you how to do. That is a crystal thingy. We must hit crystal thingies, because they are bad or something. Well, technically they're switches, so they're not exactly bad. They're unaligned, but details. Light the crystal by striking it. It will guide you to your next destination. Yeah! I didn't technically have to normal strike. I could have jumped and smacked it, like I'm going to do with this one. Jump and then square. See, I could do that, or take that! I prefer my method. Strike crystal by jumping, you already said that. Oh, right, they need you to do what they want. Really? Oh, there! Jeez, it's much more simple to do what I did instead of your stupid method. And now they want you to do the upward slash to hit this one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that one's the jump triangle. I kind of want to skip these. While airborne, the downward slash. Yeah! And that's treasure chest. Treasure chest? Treasure chest, la. And you can open treasure chests by smacking them. Like so. What'd we win? A key. We need those. Stand in front of a closed door to use the key you obtained. Use door key. It was pretty dorky, too. Proceed to the next room. Go, 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 go! Is this where we get enemies, or can I just let my mind wander while I hit crystals? The Grand Shrine Defense Training Room. Here you will learn various defensive moves. You must defend against attacks appropriately or you will take damage. Your HP gauge, like in anything, once it gets depleted, it's a game over. Isn't that original? Press L2 to block attacks with your sword. Now cover yourself and move toward the target. You know, this is a lot easier than what they're going to have us do next. By sidestepping with L1 or L2, you can, L1 or R2, you can evade attacks that cannot be blocked. You can also perform a backflip by pressing both of those buttons. Use this move to dodge out of an enemy's reach, like so. Now you do this, and this. Yeah, see, I don't like this part because you gotta dodge your way through, and it's just much easier to do what we did before. If an enemy attack hurls you into the air, you can press L2 while airborne to regain control and land on your feet. By recovering from a blow in this way, you can avoid the damage you take from an uncontrolled fall. Yup. Ow, what the hell? Okay. Okay, no, these are the unblockable ones too. I wasn't paying full attention. I didn't realize they changed colors. And now they're all dead. And now we can open this chest. Go team. I know, thank you. I saw it was a key. Proceed. Excuse me. Proceed to the next room. I was gonna say something when I said I had the time, didn't I? And now I can't remember what it was.
Alright, it looks like you're warmed up now. Next.
Hey, wait.
Ah!
What do you want?
Cliché guard number 3784.
Nothing from you, Eris. No. My quarrel is with your friend.
You got a problem, mate? I'll slash you in the gabber.
Our former General Pluck's dragon child here out of the wilderness, then the hierarch calls him a savior. This boy gets on my nerves.
That is enough!
And I'm not quite fond of you either, 3847.
The royal duel, aren't you? How about some real training, eh? Eh? You can't call your dragon friend in here.
I'm in charge.
Challenge accepted.
Training, soldier.
It's
Oh.
okay, Eris. Come on then, if it's a fight you want.
Alright, I don't know why she pulled out her spear. Nowe's the only one fighting at this moment. Show no mercy. Teach the senior knight a lesson he won't forget by being beaten by a person who's still technically a trainee. You can open the grand wheel with R2, because it's returned by pressing... And now we have our sword. We have some recovery powder that heals us. In addition to using items, you can switch weapons and play your characters on the grand wheel. By the way, I didn't use that thing. It used it for me. Oh yeah, that's another thing. As you can see, right now we only have swords. Unlike Kaim, Nowe is a scrub and can only use swords and long swords. If you use another weapon, you'll be switching to another person in your party when we get them, and they will use their weapon. But now we use our well-honed skills to block and dodge out of his way. Also, you'll notice he has red numbers like this when I hit him. Red numbers mean your current attacks are super effective against that foe. Nowe is good against human soldiers. He's not half bad against monsters either, but...
Nowe, when did you get so strong?
Oh, that's another thing. You'll notice I kept hitting him even after he fell. That wasn't just to, you know, rub dirt in his eyes.
Fine. That'll be enough for today.
Is it?
It looks like you boys need to spend a bit more time on training and a bit less on picking fights.
Yeah, damn straight.
Get out of my sight.
Okay, now they're going over what we can pick up. You may receive spheres or money by defeating enemies or opening treasure chests. Now, before we go on to what these are, because they're going to go into that detail, I'll mention what I did before. I was hitting him after I'd already beat him because the more amount of hits you get on enemies, the higher your combo goes. The higher your combo, the more experience points you get from killing enemies. The highest there is no highest you can get, it just keeps going, but at point 1000 you get a special surprise with the 1000 hit combo, and 2000 and 3000 and so on. You also get special prizes like these that we see in front of us after a certain amount of time. Sometimes the balls, green and pink, will be bigger, sometimes they'll be smaller, depending on the hit, and you'll get whatever depending on what the game feels like giving you. I don't think there's a specific method to the madness. Let's start with green. A strength sphere restores HP, which we will call a health orb. And a magic sphere restores magic, or MP, which we will call a magic orb, and this spinning coin is money, obviously. You can obtain money by collecting coins and money bags. Use it to purchase weapons and items. Unlike Drakengard 1, this game has actual stores you can go to in specific towns to buy accessories, weapons, and healing items. All of which are really good. Well, it's debatable. Some of them are good, some of them aren't, but we'll be getting to that later.
General Gizmo will be waiting for you. Try to stay relaxed, and good luck.
Thanks, Iris.
I'll be fine. Are you going to treat me like a kid forever?
I'll go on ahead of you. I'll be watching your fight along with the other officers.
By the way, Eris is Noe's childhood friend. She's essentially the General's right-hand woman, and Noe is just entering the Knights now. That is a lie! Noe didn't kill anyone! You changed that to beat, not kill. The Knights of the Seal have restocked your items. Yes, as long as you're with the Knights of the Seal, they will restock your healing items, which is freaking awesome. Alright, now this is our equipment screen. Usually it comes to us after we save, but they decided to show this to us now. I might as well give you a grand tour while we're here. As of right now, our only weapon, as you are well aware, is Noe's longsword. I won't be going into much detail because that's what Draco's weapon corner is for. If we go into our items, we'll see we have 2 recovery powders, 1 restorative vial, no vitality crystals, for whatever reason. 2 magic powders, 1 enchanted vial, and 1 magic crystal. They say what they do, little HP, more all. Personally, I like getting as much of those as possible and putting them all around the wheel, but we can't afford those yet. So for now, we're just going to place that in there to replace the one that we lost. Oh, we had 1 vitality crystal. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave both of those in there. What do we have in terms of magical healing? Magic powder and a magic vial. Normally, I don't put much stock into our magic because we get magic just by beating the tar out of enemies enough and picking up magic orbs. So really, there's no point to these items. You'll probably hold on to them for a while. But if you want to, you want to. Looking at accessories, you'll see we have this old earring, which only reduces physical damage by 1%. But to be fair, it is our first accessory, so it's not that big a deal. Now we exit. Are we going to go to the save? Yes. Okay, this is the last time you are seeing the save screen. To be fair, if, let's say, 50% of the game is taken up by actual gameplay and the free expeditions, 25% is also taken up by the save screen. After every single verse of a chapter, you get the save screen. I'm not even joking. Like, every time you finish one mission, you get to save. And unlike Drakengard, where you can just go back to the last chapter when you save, you can no longer go back. So if you miss any weapons, you're shit out of luck, son. Meanwhile, oh hey, look, it's Sea-Ray. You know, the immortal child.
The winner! Next! So now it's Noe's turn.
Yup.
The one that everyone heralds as the savior. I don't think these knights are a match for you.
I like how you have faith in me.
You would be my opponent. I'm honored.
Are you ready, Noe? The priests are watching. Try not to embarrass yourself.
Obviously, you guys probably picked up that he doesn't particularly like Noe.
Yes, give the signal.
But I'm not sure if Noe's just really freaking dumb, or if he honestly doesn't see that he hates him.
Reptile raised you well. Show me how strong you'll become.
Okie dokie.
Begin!
Alright, showtime! After load screen. Way to kill my thunder. You're a dick. Anyway.
The only way for a weakling like you to win is to fight in large numbers.
You don't say.
Don't forget, keep swinging your sword.
Really? I thought I'd just smack my head against the wall. Okay, now it's telling you our basic combo. For Cyclone Dance. As you can see here in the Grand Wheel, as you level up your swords, you get more and more combos. Though your basic combo is pretty good, the other combos you get are usually good for breaking people's guards, and if I could speak without fumbling all over myself. Activated combo attack Cyclone Dance.
You're starting to use your sword like a real human.
And your back was open really wide.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, sure. How are we upping stakes? Fight the leader of the Knights of the Seal, General Gizmore, excuse me. When facing enemy with high defenses, sidestep around them and attack them from behind like I just showed, because I figured that would probably be a good idea. Also, I've played this enough time. Oh no! Ah!
Blow.
Hey! Why'd you step away? Nice hit. Way to go, Gizmore.
You've learned your lessons well.
I didn't used to have this much trouble.
Time to get serious.
Why so serious?
Senior Knights, to the front.
General Gizmore. Excuse my impertinence, but Nowe has just joined the Knights. Is it fair to make him face such opposition?
Clearly he has faith in my abilities.
Give him a chance to prove himself. It is an honor. This is what Auror would have wanted for his son.
Auror is the previous general, by the way.
Hard together. I don't know what you taught him, but now is the time for you to show me the results.
I mean, we would have been told that later anyway, but
Begin.
I figured I'd just let you know now. Defeat squad of senior knights. Now this might look difficult, but they're about as useful as the Union's troops. The weapon in use levels up when it acquires a set number of experience points. Each weapon can level up to a maximum of 4, just like in the last game, increasing in attack power and unlocking new combo attacks. Now we have Hypersonic Blast, which I'll be showing you. Okay, thank you.
Onward, men!
Ow, dick.
No mercy.
There we go.
When the enemy are numerous, use magic to thin their numbers.
Thank you for that.
The energy inside you burst outward. It shouldn't be difficult for someone like yourself.
Okay, that is another thing. Obviously, it's telling us how to use magic now. You use magic with the circle button. Also, you notice we have the pink bar and we have the 2 orange bars above it. Every time you level a weapon, you get another orange bar of stock. The longer you hold the circle button down, the more powerful your magical attack will become. Observe, this is just one. What's my magic attack? Valkyrie Claw. Activated magic Valkyrie Claw. And now it's telling me this. What I just told you.
Isn't it disappointing seeing a wild cat? Very well. Just act human and make sure that you do not disgrace our name.
Whoops. Oh, look at that. I'm level 2. I like calling this juggling corpses. You'll also notice our experience multiplier goes up. I already told you this, but I figured I would let you know again. The experience multiplier goes up. I think it's at every interval of 25 it goes up by a 0.1 percentage. Anyway, character levels up when they receive a predefined number of experience points, like pretty much any RPG. By leveling up, the character's HP, strength, defense, and magic power intelligence increase. Mission complete. Really? It didn't beat Gizmore, though. Or Gizmore. Why do I keep calling him Gizmore? I don't know. I want to add an R.
The ceremony of the Royal Jewel. I would like to, personally, thank the priests for attending today's ceremony.
Yes, thank you, priests.
I renew the sacred promise of the Knights of the Seal. The promise that we will fight to defend the seal that protects the peace of our world.
The various seals and the Goddess of the Seal. I think with that we'll end this here. See you guys in the next episode.
Well done, Nowe.
Hierarchsere.
You have become a formidable swordsman. When I see you fight, I'm reminded of our former General Auror. Has it already been 3 years? Along with Auror, we lost many brave friends that day. Thanks to him, we have you, our savior.
Don't say that. Oral raised me as his son. He treated me as a human, a normal human child. I am not a savior.
You know, a lot of people would like to be called a savior.
The man who gave us the seals to protect the world was also lost
Vertile.
at that time. So now I lead the Knights of the Seal in his place. Perhaps you are a savior and perhaps you are not. In either case, I believe you are duty-bound to ensure that Orod did not die in vain.
I will have revenge against Orod. I mean, my father's enemies.
Why do you have trouble with
That is why
that?
I've become a knight. And I have Legna at my side.
Yep. Okay, now I think we'll end this here. I probably should have waited for that, huh? That was really dumb of me. Well, whatever. With that, we'll end this episode here. See you guys in the next one.